It's Travel Michigan. I'm Dave Lorenz, along with Michelle Grinnell. And, Michelle, there aren't many subjects that I truly consider myself a professional at.
I don't think that's actually true, but what is this subject?
You know me so well. So in this case, this is about ice cream, and I am truly an ice cream aficionado. So we get to learn all about some cool ice creams that are, excuse the pun, coming to Michigan very soon.
Absolutely. Very pure Michigan ice creams. As you mentioned, it's National Ice Cream Month in July, so it's perfect timing for us to talk with Ray Sarangowski with Hudsonville Ice Cream. And Ray goes by many terms, many titles, including Director of Product Development, Flavor Guru, Chef Ray. So the man of many names is here with us. So welcome to the show.
Hi, guys. Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for being here. Thanks for talking about ice cream. And we've got a couple of different things going on this summer. We mentioned the winter ice cream flavor naming contest. But before that, right now, you guys just released your new latest limited additional seasonal flavor. So let's talk about what's going on with Summer Celebration.
Sure. Summer Celebration is the quintessential homage to the red, white, and blue. And just having the 4th of July, my kids and I were up in the Ludington area, and we did some camping and brought some extra containers of Summer Celebration. So it was great being out on the water, watching fireworks with a spoon and a big old carton of Hudsonville Summer Celebration. It was kind of an amazing time for us, but people really seem to like it because it starts off with our creamery blend, our classic vanilla ice cream with some favorite fruits of Michigan, raspberry and blueberry in a sherbet form. So those blended together just seem to be perfect for July, which is National Ice Cream Month.
And, of course, the 4th of July month, so how appropriate. Sounds really good. And it's also neat that you've used these, fruits that are so Michigan.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's it's nice to do, when we can get it. Depending on the season, people say, well, Michigan, you have two seasons. You have summer and you have construction, or winter and construction. Whatever camp you're in. It's one of those things where when we can capture the fruits. For instance, when we gather cherries for any of our ice creams, we have some new ones coming up, and we have some that we currently have in-house. All of our cherries are grown here in the great state of Michigan. So it's one thing that we're proud to say that, because we can get cherries from other states and things like that, but we are known for cherries. People expect that Hudsonville Ice Cream will have Michigan cherries in their products. So whenever we can get the bountiful produce that we grow here in the state of Michigan, we absolutely do 100% as much as we possibly can.
Well, you mentioned winter, and of course, after this last winter, I think people want to kind of put that behind them. But I understand that you've put together some kind of a contest called the Summer Flavors Program, and it has some tie-in with winter. Is that correct? Did I have it right?
Well, it is a flavor. This summer, folks will pick which winter flavor they want. So
okay.
We mentioned the flavors, but Chef Ray, maybe you can kind of talk a little bit about what is in them a little bit more in depth.
Sure, absolutely. I mean, that's kind of the fun part. When we started brainstorming this idea with the folks from Pure Michigan, it was about, how do we have a contest in the summer touting flavors for the winter, and then people, putting winter and ice cream together. It's cold, I want a bowl of chili, right? Well, it's one of those things where we still have flavors that we love in the winter, and they kind of correspond with your favorite, coffee place. Like if you're Michigan grown and raised Big B coffee, they have certain flavors at certain times of the year where you're looking for peppermint and mochas and salted caramels, and people look for those during the winter time. So what we're trying to do is kind of piggyback on that same type of trend. So we came up with 3 really great winter-inspired flavors, so you get to enjoy your daily celebration, which may be after dinner, after lunch, or if you're like me, it's breakfast in the morning with dessert. But we came up with 3, and so the 3 are Lake Superior Thaw, and not only does it have the cool name of Lake Superior, but it's kind of that hot chocolate base with a cool mint chocolate swirl. So think of the green and chocolate mint candies that you love so much. Those kind of crushed up in a great hot chocolate ice cream. So you get that whole winter hot chocolate with that cool mint winter that you have in your coffees and things like that. We also have one called Cabin Fever, And this one was just about, looking at having some of the bounty of the spring and summer in Michigan, but now we're trapped in this, winter months, and how do we get those fruits that we have to normally wait for till the spring and summer? So we basically did a blueberry-coated granola cluster and chopped Michigan cherries in our original vanilla ice cream. So that's rolled together, just kind of begging for spring and summer to come along.
I approve.
And if you're like me, I love winter in Michigan.
Me too.
It's beautiful and pretty until you have to drive in it. So I'm always the champion for come on spring, come on summer. And last but certainly not least is one that I think will do very well, and it'll be interesting to see what the folks in Michigan think of the three flavors. But last is Winter Campfire. And it's the original vanilla ice cream that we put in one of the other ones. But this one has all your favorites from a summertime, around the campfire s'mores experience. So you're going to have marshmallow swirled in the ice cream, graham cracker pieces, and flakes of milk chocolate throughout. So it really gives you that flavor of having your s'mores, but in a vanilla-based ice cream in the winter. So it's that experience of, if you could go outside and start a fire in the winter and make some s'mores, this would be that in an ice cream tub.
Is anybody else getting hungry?
Yes.
Yeah, I am. That all just sounds really good. With all those great flavors, if you could ever come up with like a hands-free ice cream eating device, they have hands-free phones.
That's right.
Then I could be eating this while driving.
That's right.
Driving.
Another idea, free of charge.
There we go.
We should run a patent that.
Yes,
we'll add that to the growing list.
There you go. Hey, speaking of ideas, I see you have a Grand Hotel pecan ball ice cream you're going to have out this summer?
Oh, it's already out there right now and doing quite well. This is one of the great partnerships that Hudsonville Ice Cream and Grand Hotel have come up with together. And this was kind of fun putting it together because this is a store version of the Grand Hotel pecan ball. If you ever stay at the Grand Hotel, they have this dessert that they're known for. They take Hudsonville ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and they ball it up, and then they take toasted pecans and they coat the outside of it, where, you basically don't even see any ice cream anymore. It's just so coated with toasted pecans. And then they make an in-house fudge sauce that is the most decadent fudge sauce you've ever had. It's warm. I would drink it out of a thermos. It's so good.
I have them
We're going to be friends.
Yeah. I always have them warm it up.
There's the next idea. But we've worked with them kind of going back and forth on creating the fudge just the right way to give that experience to those maybe who have traveled during the summer and stayed at the hotel, but now year-round wanted to have that experience in an ice cream that they enjoy. And we did that. It took a little while. We went back and forth. They came down to our facility. We actually went up to the Grand Hotel. I swam across a couple times just to burn some calories. And we got it to the point where we said, we're really happy. The Grand Hotel was happy, and it's been a success so far.
Well, that sounds fantastic. And we only have about a little less than a minute, Chef Ray, but I know you have a Tigers Tracks.
Love Tigers Tracks.
Ice cream,
that's one of my faves.
Official ice cream of the Detroit Tigers, and you have a strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, Tiger Track, this is our third-year partnership with the Detroit Tigers. We're the official ice cream of the Detroit Tigers. I think with this ice cream, it starts off again with that original creamy vanilla, but we have this internal fight between Tiger fans. Do they like the fudge better, or do they like the chocolate-covered pretzel baseballs in there better? But it's been a huge success at the ball field and at the stores. And then Strawberry Shortcake, this was fun for us because Strawberry Shortcake is probably one of my favorite desserts, and it was taking everything that we know about our favorite Strawberry Shortcake, a great pound cake, great strawberries.
Just making it work. Chef Ray, I could go on and on all day, but we've run out of time. So thank you for joining us. Chef Ray Serengowski, Director of Product Development for Hudsonville Ice Cream, inviting you to check out Hudsonville Ice Cream today. Go to hudsonvilleice.com. It's all the time we have for Travel Michigan this week. On behalf of Michelle, and thank you to Mark Blackwell for engineering today's program. I'm Dave Lorenz, inviting you to join us next week right here on Travel Michigan, where your trip begins at michigan.org.